Okay, you should try to get CL, see if they're gonna do it again.
Alright, I'll post the link to the stream link in my Snapchat copy link.
Okay, so we're doing Doki Literature Club again. We're gonna load game. So, AJ said we should go over what we did last time after it cut out.
I was just saying, like, the stream cut out. Like,
we went home. We're gonna write poems now.
With AJsh.
Hey, you can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Okay.
Okay.
We're going for Natsuki, the pink-haired.
Hang on, I'm putting it on the story. Okay. Pink-haired.
Probably Rain Cloud.
Rain?
no, that's more...
Or something, I don't know.
No.
Fireflies.
I was thinking, like...
No.
I don't think any of these work for Natsuki.
No, like, at least one has to. I think there's at least... 1, 2...
There's 10 words on screen.
Yeah.
Looking.
Should we just risk it for the biscuit?
Hang on, I'm looking.
I think we should try.
Headphones.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yep, there you go, see?
Poof.
Poof. Hang on.
Excitement.
Cage is Yuri, I know that.
What is she into, like,
I'm looking,
BDSM?
hang on.
Special.
No, it's not on here.
Excitement.
What the hell is
Vertigo. You don't know what vertigo is?
No, my dumb.
That's when, like, the room is, like spinning constantly.
Vertigo is a worse state. It's a worse version of migraines.
Oh shit, I hate migraines suck.
Yeah, my dad gets vertigo, so...
Oh, wait, okay.
Wait, I'm looking. Wait, AJsh Yuri, disaster not on here. Or, none of them are on here, so... Just pick special.
Special. Oh, frick, I just
None of
clicked
them
another
are
one. I just clicked another one by accident.
Oops, okay,
Silly.
I think that's...
Or even, like, Kate.
Melody is on here.
Kitty.
Cry.
Yeah.
Lollipop.
Yep.
Kiss.
No. Yes. Go with kiss.
Giggle.
I
already got it. Sweet. Frick. Massacre.
Boop.
Boop. Pain. Disoriented. Cute.
Skipping.
Skipping. Precious. Frick.
Suicide. That one's yours. Do
Sparkle.
No.
Defeat.
I'm looking. Okay. It's not on here. None of them are on here. Just pick Sparkle. It's not on here though.
Candy. Bliss. Fluffy. Hurt. Death.
Anime. Perfect.
You sure? Yeah, it's on. Perfect. Yay!
So Natsuki's gonna love it.
Yeah.
Kyle
hate
just messaged me, stop streaming hentai games. I'm gonna say it's a game about suicide. I mean, nothing.
We don't know that. Nothing is
we don't know
happening.
that.
It's a very NSFW
Hentai.
dating game, yeah.
It's a hentai, my favorite. Doki Doki Literature Club.
My favorite hentai. I like it. Yachting Beach Club.
Hi again, Bob. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha
Oh god,
ha.
I forgot about these voices.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks. I can't remember her voice.
You did like your voice, but lower.
Sorry, it's funny. Thanks for keeping your promise, Bob. Curtis. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Ugh. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too!
You piece of garbage! You need those for college, you...
Dummy! I don't know what you plan. I don't know if you plan to come here and just hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga.
Manga is literature!
It is! Any form of reading is reading, and that's okay.
Swiftly defeated,
Yes.
Natsuki plops back into his seat.
Fanfiction is literature!
It is! And so is
I
audiobooks.
I read worse books then.
Honestly, same.
Like, some fanfiction was just so good. Like, why are you why are you doing
Don't
this
worry,
talent on this thing? Sorry. Don't worry, guys.
In another life in the galaxy is endless.
I just always keep kids to bed while having fun. I can read. You help me with busy work without me even asking.
Sayori looks so happy.
Like cooking, cleaning my room, getting out of bed, taking my meds, making sure I don't kill myself.
He helps make sure I shower from his house with binoculars.
AJ. Monica.
No. Why?
How dependable.
Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Wow, we are so mean. We're trying to do nice things because we're like, you piece of garbage.
Yeah.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you?
Yeah, because this is what good friends do.
Good friends go like, oh my gosh, he helps me with so much. That's because you're
Fucking
piecing.
mess. Oh my god, I hate going to see you. I hate you so much.
I only help you because I'm forced to.
Hey, AJ, I'm Yuri.
I'm Yuri and Sayori.
Is it gonna be weird if I hang on? I'm gonna send you a picture or something. Wait. Would it be weird?
I mean, I don't care.
Okay.
Also, you have to say your line.
Did I? I might get a little jealous.
Be a little jealous.
How come? You and AJsh can become good friends too.
But if
so
you
then
get,
you can forget about me, so then I can hang myself in my room. What?
if you, but the thing is that if you talk to him too much and get way too close with him, I'm going to have to kill you, Yandere Simulator style. What? Sayori, will you marry me? Yes!
No.
Yes! No, I'm gonna go hang myself. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
That's you, not me.
Oh, Yuri, you could probably do something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really.
Shy.
It's a box of rope so you can hang yourself just like I will later.
You don't know that! No, it's a box of knives. You go in the corner, never mind. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
It's just a red hot burning love that I feel in my heart for you.
Boop 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 boop. I don't love you at all.
I'm glad that
Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not.
it's just my dick.
What do I do? I'm trans. Surprise, Shotty.
Sorry, here's my dick.
You're just like, oh, sorry, I'm a super straight. Never mind. Gosh,
Ew.
my character's super straight and gay. What?
What?
Because we last stream, I was like, I made a canon that the dude was gay. This one is
You said that the person was like a girl. That's what you said. It said like, how do you know that you're just like?
well,
Oh, how do you know that the
I said
planet
gay before
is
that.
a girl? Gay?
Say your line.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I was just busy thinking about rope and how much I want it around my neck.
I was busy thinking about dick.
Your dick.
Specifically Yuri's.
Yeah, specifically your dick.
I was thinking specifically Ash.
Why'd you make me look?
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. I gotta make sure the stream doesn't break. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise.
You.
It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
A knife.
Pulls out a rope and gives it to Sayori. Use it for a good reason.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy.
It's called How to Count. Each page is a number.
It's a short read, so it should keep your attention. It should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read.
Because
Like a
we're that
noob.
dumb. Because you are such a noob at reading that you have to read this book about how to read just to learn how to read. I don't know. I'm not funny. That's why I need you guys.
And we could, you know. Fuck.
I was gonna say.
Discuss it if you wanted.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were gonna say something else. I went to another place. This is so hot.
Jesus,
How's this
it's
girl
raining
accidentally-
really hard outside.
How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Throws into the trash. I enthusiastically take the book.
Well, you could read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Maybe when I recommend my favorite book to a friend.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off.
I thought you were about to say Monokuma.
Wait, is that the thing from Ding and
Yes, it's the bear.
Well, now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner about drugs. Yuri's face is already buried in a book about drugs. I can't help but notice her drugs. Intense expression, drugs. Like she was waiting for her drugs. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the box. Stop! Is this the, like, skirt scene?
I have to pay attention now.
Is this... I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She's thinking about coming out. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Is this the, like, you're looking under my dress scene? Or is that later?
I think...
I don't know. I never did anything for Natsuki, so I don't know. I have no idea.
You looking for something in there? This is, like, a thing I couldn't control. I don't think.
No, this is, I think, from you giving it your poker.
We haven't given her poems yet, though.
Well, no, but, like, you made it's the special thing because it was, like, for her.
Yeah, like, if you picked Yuri, you would be reading a book. If you picked Natsuki, this would be happening. If you picked Sayori, then you would be making fun of her outfit. I'm not playing.
Oh, yes! Yeah! That's the one I got! With her button, and it was, like, a really, like this ankle. It was disgusting.
I remember. Isn't that the one where it's like?
It was, I'm too ace.
Isn't that the one where she's like, "Oh my gosh, this is way too tight."
Yeah, like I think my boobs have gotten bigger.
Yeah, I hated that scene.
I hated it too, but that's because I'm ace.
It's a good thing we didn't do Sayori then.
They're children. They're teenagers.
I think they're 18.
I think they're technically 18.
They're still in school. It still makes me uncomfortable.
Freaking Monica.
Also, how can they all be 18? If, like, Natsuki's the first year.
They said they think she's a first year, but I watched Dan Salvato, and according to him, she is 18. It's just because she's malnourished that she didn't really. Well, there's a thing that, like, if you're malnourished, you don't really. Like, puberty kind of stops, and once you're actually able to eat again, then you have puberty. Thomas Sanders?
Thomas Sanders. Oh, Corpse Husband is a playoff Corpse Bride. That I knew that.
Oh.
Thomas Sanders? Thank you for telling me that Thomas Sanders, posted something. Yeah, never puts myself back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna make a mess out of it?
It's gonna mess it up. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Mango.
You read manga, right?
I'm gonna kill you, Ryan.
Sometimes mango is one of those things where
I'm gonna.
it's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other people's. What?
Welcome back!
That's over. Can it stop? I'm offended, frankly.
Mango is one of those things.
I hate you all. I'm leaving.
No! Manga!
Thank you.
Manga is one of those.
Oh my god, I hate you. Okay?
Stop, please!
How do you feel if Daddy Voice said it?
Oh, I still hate you.
Mango.
Ew. It sounds like you're saying mango.
I did say mango. I've been saying mango.
Oh, you have? Okay. I thought you were just incorrectly saying manga.
I'm saying mango.
Not by saying mango.
Well, I thought you were saying manga.
Mango is one of those things where you can't.
You said manga, and then the most of the time you said mango.
Mango is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point.
I remember everything about you. Your home address, your phone number, your mother's maiden name.
I don't even know my mom's maiden name. Y'all know it.
It's kind of written on your face.
It's kind of like in Sayori's handwriting. Did she break into your house last night and write mango on your face? I'm not funny. 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 I'm not
You're
funny.
not funny.
I'm not funny.
You're not funny.
Let's supposed to be. Let's see. There's a long volume of manga and this. I'm just sad because of how unfunny I am, I realize.
What are you doing?
I'm unfunny, and I'm
We
sad
know
about
that.
it.
So what's the point?
I'm sad about the fact that I'm not funny.
You should have been sad a long time ago. You were never funny. I have a lot of your Jackbox things screenshot on my phone that made me laugh, so.
Funny moments, right?
You have your moments, yeah.
I'm not gonna make any jokes for the rest of the series because I hate every time I make one. There's a long volume.
Just stop with the mango, because that's just stupid.
There's a long volume of Agnam. Manga and missed a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of this.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of
Manga.
and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better.
Yeah.
A box with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I think there's a lot worse, but we'll go with that.
No, it's actually a really irritating sight, I will be honest. At least for me.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out my demographic or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you could go do it through the glass on that door. What?
She gives me crappy slice of life manga vibes.
She points to the
I can't
classroom
stand
door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of oh, no.
It was the tone of your voice. I'll tell you one thing, AJsh. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Consider this lesson gay.
What the hell happened? Anyway.
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She
Is
shoves
this
the
like
book.
Toradora or like K-On or something? Or like my jacket. You guys don't know anime, I'm just saying gibberish to you guys. Never mind.
Yeah.
Shut the frick, I didn't read the line. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses.
Yeah, okay, it's like freaking K-On.
It's exceedingly mo.
Don't just stand there.
F me already. What? What?
What?
What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet.
Ryan! Your ace? I knew that!
Again, like, AJsh on the way out, just like, I'm gay.
Gay?
I'm asexual.
Frick off, I'm not ace.
You're something.
Shut up, I'm not. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. This is so on the floor, you know. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work.
Why? I need an answer here.
We can't read at the same time like that.
Why? Yeah, what? Yeah, that's a good. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Say that. You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book.
He has a freaking crush. Player has a crush on like every single girl in this game.
I mean,
That's the
can you
point.
blame him?
I mean, no.
Then
But
don't judge. It's only
I'm not.
It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been right from the beginning?
Since I read from the beginning. You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really.
I feel that. I don't.
Sometimes after I'm already, maybe sometimes after I'm already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
No, because I'm talking to you. Why would I be reading if I was... I can't multitask like that to save my life.
I have ADHD. I can't do that either.
I have ADHD and autism.
I can't have ADHD because I already tried.
What?
You
tested it out and I don't have ADHD.
I've never been tested. I've just been diagnosed with ADHD-like symptoms.
I've never been tested, but every single person in my life says that I have ADHD.
Oh, you already said that. I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Is there going to be plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot?
Is there such thing as a story that doesn't have a plot?
Yes, it's called A Court of Thorns and Roses. The book I'm currently reading, it's very, sorry, I'm gonna shut up. It's less plot driven, more character driven, whereas it's giving you more
Yeah, and also,
character, like, it gets deeper with the characters than it does with, like, the plot and, like, the world and stuff.
yeah, and also I've heard that, like, typically, like, indie films, they don't really do plot.
I'm talking about books, but okay.
I'm just talking about in general. Just, like, things, like, stories that don't have a plot. Like, typically, like, indie films, they don't really have a plot. It's, yeah, there's things that are just character-driven and not plot-driven, yeah.
There you go, Ryan.
I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop.
The ice cream shop. The singular ice cream shop.
But it just helps to get to know the characters.
Are we in BNA or what's this? Where is my phone?
And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like, when they get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen.
I wonder what this is referencing.
That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
She grabs my arm and starts rubbing it, touching it.
Stop it, Ryan. You're disgusting.
Touching parts!
You're being straight. That's disgusting.
I don't
Ew,
know.
sack.
Ew. Straight.
I think I'm in my ace phase at the moment where ew, sex is making me throw up at the moment. But, like, tomorrow I'll be horny as me, so we'll figure it out.
My ace face, love that.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting out of asexuality.
Ah, is that so? Sounds like Ryan's really not funny, so he's gonna stop trying to make jokes. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about.
Stop making sex jokes.
Maybe that wasn't a sex joke. I said grabs my arm and starts rubbing it because it's a touching part.
That's sexual!
How?
I don't like it. It makes me uncomfy.
Dang it, I wish, you know what, I'm gonna record a video of, like, where my brain went with it. What I meant by, like...
Well, honestly, like...
Hold up, I'm gonna send you guys a video of what I mean. Like a comfy thing.
Hang on, let me finish knitting this row. I'm not knitting. What are you talking about? You're knitting.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
I'm not reading fanfiction, you're reading fanfiction.
I'm not knitting, you're knitting.
I'm not dying, you're dying.
I know.
Did you say this line, AJ?
AJ, say the line.
I did!
I was asking you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh no.
Ooh, Natsuki gives me a little shove. See? Touching parts.
Ew, I hate that. I hate that. That's gross.
Also straight, so...
Yeah, I don't like. It also just might be the fact that you're doing it to yourself. It's just.
Frick off. I just
Should I
read
read
that.
AJ the paragraph that made me want to actually die reading a book, or no? Should I not? I'll send it to you. Did I send it to you? I don't fucking
Send
know.
it to me.
I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Is she like a super Saiyan? What do you mean full power?
Good save.
Yeah, I'm
Where's
stopping
her
to-
mouth? Oh, there's her mouth. It's so light. It just looks like she doesn't have a mouth anymore.
I know. It's so small.
It's so small.
She's doing a face.
Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this
Manga.
manga?
Well,
Ryan's an army.
Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something.
yeah. Why does that matter?
Doesn't.
It does.
Oh,
It doesn't.
Oh,
I was
is that
just
the line?
curious. It doesn't. I was
Yeah.
just curious. Since
I wasn't even looking.
you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence.
I beg to differ.
I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga.
I enjoy classical music, and
Like,
I started.
Like I've ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Okay, that's literally calling me out, though.
Okay, I started playing piano because of your lie in April.
I started doing everything that I do now because of characters, because I don't know how to be a regular person.
I have no personality.
Same. If you get rid of all of the things that I got into because of other people, and not because I actually found them interesting, then I would have no personality.
Yeah. Okay.
AJ.
Bet for anyone that's that impressionable. Okay, thanks.
I'll see myself out. I'll see myself out.
Same. Oh.
Definitely not coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? What the heck? Okay, suddenly we're on the floor, for real this time.
AJ,
Yeah, and it's on the complete other side of the classroom.
We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a
AJ,
couple...
I'm sending you two fanfictions. They're anime, but they're good. Like, you don't even have to know the anime to watch them, understand them. They're just so well written.
Okay.
Actually, I can just go to my bookmarks.
I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, fine with that.
Because I can stare into your vacant eyes. I love that. What even? It looks like there's kind of like... Never mind. I'm not supposed to make jokes anymore because you're dumb. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. That's why Sayori shared me with you guys.
There's two.
I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
I bookbinded one, bookbinded the second one. Sorry,
You don't?
Nothing again. Fanfiction, what?
Frick, her eyes moved. That was creepy.
That's not... I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with... Manga?
Thank you.
Frick, with your friends.
There's a way to respect me.
Manga rolls off the tongue more for me.
No, it
doesn't!
For me, it does.
You're American. I'm kidding.
The Phantom
Manga, so like saying manga sounds so nasally. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and manga, that just... Manga. Yeah.
Could you not? Oh, that's you.
You gonna continue?
Oh, you said it. I didn't know.
Yeah. Jeez.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm
Same.
sorry.
I wanted to apologize this entire stream.
Same.
Same.
Mine is apology for the fact I make jokes, even though I'm not good at
Mine
it.
is for just...
Sorry for existing.
Same.
I'm sorry for not being Sayori like 2 years ago. I don't want to wake up a fat Republican white man, so it's not happening.
Like, I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids.
Oh, fight! Hang on, sorry. I'm just casually gonna do something. Keep going.
I can't even bring this up without them all, with them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Eric, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
Oh, I just realized that's the part with the science teacher. It's fine, I'll still send it to you.
Oh? I want to know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club.
Is she reading hentai?
No, it's
Except
because
Mom
her,
reading porn?
no, it's because her dad's abusive.
Dad's abusive.
Oh, we love that. I don't know shit about Natsuki. I never paid attention to her.
Natsuki is her father's abusive, and I think part of the reason why, also part of the reason why she's
Manga's for
malnourished.
kids. I sent it in Discord because only us two. Manga's for kids.
No! Delete that. No.
I'm going to.
Delete that for AJ.
Manga's for kids. I just wanted that to be manga's for kids. Anyway, let's continue. If anyone's watching, it was a Yamaki Bitch Club.
Did you say AJ?
I said the line. Oh, I just can't win it, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, Well, it's not like that's gonna solve my problems.
I'm still malnourished. My dad's still abusive. He drinks a lot. I'm also very depressed and probably, and surprisingly, not gonna kill myself later, unlike the other two. But whatever. Okay, I'm not funny. I'm
I mean,
stopping.
we don't know anything about the game.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised Natsuki. What is when Natsuki just gets deleted, doesn't she? And that's it.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
She doesn't get to commit suicide. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
No, it's probably just dad beats her up to a point.
Just Monica.
So,
Ah.
that's enough. You're gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
You just look at the page, it's someone getting brutally murdered.
What? A slice of life manga.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori is my favorite character.
Where's
Really
my...
feel a bit bad for her since she's so unlucky.
I want to find that TikTok. I want to see what they did for Nazi.
But it gets especially bad when... Ooh. Probably shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finished this chapter.
What? I talk about... Oh.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite book with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feelings you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you so ready with today's poems?
Come on. Trying to be any worse.
I was just about to make out with him. Frick. This is why I keep forgetting I'm not supposed to be making jokes, because I hate the fact that I'm making jokes.
You can make jokes.
You make jokes.
But
We're
I
just gonna
hate-
cringe at them.
That's what said you can't.
We're
But
just gonna
they're...
cringe at them.
You were just saying, stop saying manga and manga.
But I'm saying the ones I'm doing are nothing but cringe. So...
That doesn't mean stop making
I
jokes.
do what I want. Sorry. I just need to make sure we're sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ahaha.
Eh? Ah!
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. You could have just said a foot, but... okay. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki.
You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but... Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Take it home with you.
Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It'll take forever to finish, so don't take it home. Let's finish it tomorrow, you can start the next one.
Jeez, you want to finish that by tomorrow? I can't read a book. I can't read even a short book in a day.
Can't relate.
If it gets bad, I'll kill you.
By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
Mangas aren't that hard to finish in a sitting. unless he's reading like a multiple volume one.
How to read them. I don't read mangas because I don't understand how the heck you're supposed to read it. Same with comic books. How are you supposed to know what's in the next line you're supposed to read?
Read it like
Eventually, it just becomes second nature.
But it doesn't. I don't know. Like, how do you tell like which one's gonna be? Like, maybe I can understand like what slides it, but it's just a bunch of speech bubbles. How do you know what goes first, what goes next? Like, how do you know?
Like going right to left, up to like right to or
Left
reading a
to
comic
right.
book, right to. Sorry, no, right to left.
Why right to left? What the frick?
That's my left hand. I knew that. No, you read manga right to left. When
Ew.
you're reading a comic book, you just go with the speech bubbles from left to right, and then, yeah.
Sometimes
If you're reading
top
manga, it'll
to
go
down.
left to right to left.
I prefer just
By the
regular
way, did
text.
you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
Wait!
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Monsieur. Okay, do we get to go through all of them?
Yeah.
Should we go Natsuki last because it's made for her?
Or do her first because it's made for her.
But save the best for last.
Can we do Yuri and Monica versus? I did a lot of talking.
Okay, go for it.
Let's do Yuri first, because Ashlyn talked.
Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her.
She's gonna hate it.
Yeah.
Is it not responding? Yuri seems most... So I should start with it. What the frick just happened? I can trust her opinion to be fair. I don't know what just happened. Oh, she not happy, is she? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start... That's a move. I forgot to start singing.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words.
It's a piece of garbage.
Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Jeez! She's so brutal! Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure.
Mike, why does she hate us so much? How bad is it? Okay, I get.
Thank you.
Okay, not to be this. I get it's like.
I don't know. I started packing up.
Okay, I get. It's like not her like style of poem, but there's no way it's so bad that she's like, this is your first one, right?
I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No. Did I just make my voice? I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face into her hands. That doesn't seem very in her hands, but okay. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes. We really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize is new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Weakened. Sorry.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's nothing you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. I love her poems.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay, we're gonna skip through it. Kidding. What the frick? Okay, you know what? You get to read it because it's your poem.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to... Sorry, hang on, I can't read. To have withstood the test of time. The last to get replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Look outside poem area to continue.
It is very small on my screen.
I think you can make it bigger if you tap on it.
No, my screen's just being stupid. Like, it's just small still. Because it's, like, still not my full screen. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
We know. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, liar.
But it took you a long time to read.
Not really.
I'm just blind.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Stop trying to flirt with every single girl. You had Natsuki, now you're flirting with Yuri. Freaking pick one.
Sorry, none of you saw that. Wait.
Huh?
Un momento.
Well then. Okay, I'm gonna say we should do Yuri, Sayori, Monika, Natsuki.
Okay.
So that you don't have like Sayori and then Natsuki both in a row.
Back, yeah. That works.
That's a relief.
Also, I like you, the poem. Even though it's short, it was very descriptive.
That's disgusting. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all. F. Hello?
I'm really glad you like it. Sorry, I was reading what AJsh sent me. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
Wow. Frick you. Why are they all so mean?
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into Ghost, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Bob.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in their last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You just have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you. Okay, so hang on. Why I took a second? My mom came in. We were at my cousin's house, right? My gay cousin's house, and his dog Remy had a huge, like a black thing on her face. Do you want to see what it is? I'm sending it in the group chat.
Which one?
Or the Discord. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going Sayori.
That was on her face.
Oh, jeez.
We're gonna go Sayori.
Disgusting. Anyway.
This is a good poem, Rayash.
Frick! I don't know what that said. Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
Guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
Okay, I just realized, so, do you know how they're supposed to be sharing to each other, right?
Mm.
What? So, there's gonna be one person just on their own? Because, you know,
Yeah.
you got the player, and then Sayori, and let's say, like Monica and Yuri, so Natsuki's just chilling somewhere else, just waiting to be picked. Okay. Not to mention the fact that I'm staying in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? Like I said before, Rayash. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying things like this for other people.
No ulterior motives trying to get with every single girl in this club.
That's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, he's literally admitting, it's like, I just want all the girls to make out with me.
Yup.
Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Agreed.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too, right?
No.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
The way you glow through my blinds, dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead till I begin on bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out to play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue. See, it's secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
That's my favorite. Sayori, I want breakfast too. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Forgot to do it last night.
I was too depressed. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean.
I was too busy getting the rope I was supposed to use to hang myself later. I mean,
Oh my
I'm not...
I still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially the last line.
Hey, guys, the toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's time to skip breakfast. Little cranky.
And try to kill him. Sorry.
Oh my god.
What
No,
if...
I just didn't respond because I was paying attention to that.
What if Monica isn't the reason she kills herself later? It's because she forgets to make breakfast. Imagine. I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
So much fun. I think it's the best. I'm brainwashed.
She's literally brain. I love Monica. I want to make out with her. Yeah.
But next time I won't forget.
She's gonna forget, isn't she?
And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
She's gonna either write a really bad poem or not write one at all. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Then Monica. This is gonna be me talking to myself. Hi, Bob. Having good. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Riot. Or Bob, whatever. But I'm moving around because I'm uncomfortable with my body. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? What's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon? Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I'd like it, Ryaj. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. Kinda makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So, take that as a... Oh?
Sorry, I'm fine.
So, I'm gonna make sure the stream's still going. It's still going. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. You might even feel like they're written by kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Well, we're kind of doing that already. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Well, Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, frick, it's long. Hole in wall. It could have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? Spackle? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Never be more than I've always been. Because I'm tapped. Okay. I don't even know Dear Evan Hansen. I don't care. So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Gotta make sure the stream's still going. It's good. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? You know what, guys? I think this is a hard choice. I was thinking like blank, also blank, or maybe even like blank.
But I like blank more.
Come on, blank sucks. I don't like blank. At least we agree that blank is the worst one.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's go with Natsuki, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, let's go with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
How long do you think it would take to learn how to spin a ball with a finger?
If you really try, maybe like a few weeks, a month.
I'll have it done every couple hours.
Oh.
Yeah.
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Well, I would have been more comfortable sharing my poem with you if it was really bad. You're supposed to show me some dumb poem and maybe go, ha, well, that's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like.
Frick you.
And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
When you're trying to like think of like the order in your head, but then the person asks you, and just everything else goes into your mind. I don't know.
You said it in a weird way, but I know what you mean.
It's like okay.
You have a set routine, and then like something different happens, and now your routine's ruined, and now you can't do anything.
Have you ever you need to tell someone something really important, but that it might make them really mad or something? So you come up with the whole thing. It's like, okay, so they're gonna say this, and they're gonna do this, and they're gonna do this, and then you go up to them. It's like, oh yeah, this thing happened, and they're like, oh okay, and you're like, what?
I don't prepare.
Oh no.
I script.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
That's what I'm saying.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so
hot.
You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world. You're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that you like my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Sure, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly. If people could try, but that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Because I have self-esteem issues.
My arms hurt.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed.
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. But people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
Are you okay, Ash?
I'm fine.
They're trying to make, I guess, they're just like throwing
I
up.
told you I'd have it down in a few hours. I promise. I'm gonna keep my word.
Okay, I'm gonna
I'm
start.
gonna go with my
Okay.
finger.
You're not gonna
In a
see
few
this.
hours.
You're not gonna see this on stream. You're gonna see it on stream. The others aren't. Okay, so I'm gonna start putting pronouns in the bio of in the description of my videos for whoever's in it.
Nice.
So Ryan, he, him, Ash, they, he, AJ, he, they. Okay. Okay.
No, wait, there was, you know the trend on TikTok, like, ask me pronouns mine. There was one, it was like, my pronouns are he, him, his, sir, Mr., or daddy.
Yeah.
But as he kept going, I was like,
Daddy.
okay, I know, it's gonna end there, and then he kept going, it's gonna get there, and then he said, I was like, yep, it's there.
Yep.
Did you say that, AJ?
Light contact. Well, I'm getting there.
See, everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about that.
Yeah, I understand.
Shit! I'm gonna go get it.
The nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I settled for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
Is it bad that I actually used Doki, like, criticism for my poems?
Oh.
That I don't show anyone? I have never showed one person my poem, and you can't ask, I'm not gonna show you either.
Ah. I've only shown one person my musical stuff.
Do I still have the... Hang on, okay, continue. I'm just gonna casually see if I still have this on my computer.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something.
I
Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not.
Did you think that I don't have it anymore? I did a FNAF musical when I was younger. Before Random Encounters did. So...
I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. Oh? That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expression change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
Oh, sorry.
Did you say?
Yeah, supply.
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to her desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is, cute.
Cute? Did you completely list the symbolism or something? It's clear about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Sorry, I got it. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
Well, looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. But people did, by the way. So you already liked it?
Of course.
And Ryash did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own.
What did Monica think?
Monica has no emotions.
Just Monica.
Yeah, just Monica.
Just Monica.
First of all,
I'm getting it. Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
Let me guess, on Tuki's movie, he's just gonna be like, oh, is mine not inspiring?
Which I haven't yet. And Ryash liked my poem, or Bob liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it.
Oh no.
Just Monica!
Oh, this is me. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh. I didn't realize you're so invested in trying to impress our newest member, Yuri.
That's not what I, you're just...
Oh gosh, the music's getting chaotic. Oh no. Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Bob appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
Oh no.
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay?
No. I'm depressed.
Same. Well, you know what?
Fuck.
I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ryash started showing up.
Sorry, it's my favorite one. Not Ski.
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you.
You. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Bob. She's just trying to make me look bad.
Nope. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
Sorry.
The moon should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, AJsh.
Shit. What? Wait, sorry. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. If it's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. According to them, it's not only sorry, I can't read. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Bob? Well?
Did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me.
Yuri!
So then,
In this sense, I would agree with Yuri.
I'm gonna go Natsuki, so we can go full.
No, Yuri!
Yuri!
Sayori!
I think we should.
Because like with Sayori, like it just says like they both have things that like yes are true, but they also both say things like Sayori's like in the middle of them, like she doesn't make either of them annoyed.
Yeah, fair. I would say Sayori.
Sayori brings peace to the situation. Sayori!
Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words like I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Sayori!
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting this when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
She's not my friend, we actually hate her.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings in our conflict.
Yeah, unless Yuri wants to tell Yuri what a suck-up jerk she is, Ying.
She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri! You guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences.
I wish we had a literature club.
Natsuki's homes? I have a literature club and all we're doing is making a magazine. Like,
That's
we don't read it. Yeah, we don't, we don't read anything. It's literally we're making a magazine.
We don't even have, like, debate or anything. We have nothing in our school. We have Bend the Bar, which is you just stay after for an hour at the gym.
Most clubs is like the clubs that everyone has, like Yes Leagues and like the student council. And, yeah,
we have that, yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
I never did it. I'm not popular enough for that shit.
There's there's others I can't think of. They're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's homes are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented.
I agree.
So why are we fighting?
Sorry, I'm getting really happy. But I'm spinning a ball on my finger.
Because...
Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same. Oh, my bed. Make it beautiful.
Yuri's just like, Sayori, have you been looking at them this whole time?
Sayori, you know I wanted a TDE. They, she, who?
Sayori, how often do you look at them to say specifically that they're big and beautiful?
Well, she's sitting right in front of her, so like...
Sayori stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why... Oh, nope. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori's amazing in her own ways, isn't she?
Ready, AJ? I got it.
Say that.
I'm gonna do it. Fuck. I'm gonna do it. No, wait. Wait. Nope. Wait.
She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hung. I'm hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. She's such a genuine person, really does make a good president.
Knot and then...
Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. I love how Monica is like she doesn't like the other girls because they're stealing you from her or whatever. But like she doesn't do anything. She doesn't do a single thing. She doesn't try to.
She thought that if they made the others unlikable, then you would go towards her. But no matter what, because our character is programmed to go to the other people and not Monica, then the only thing that she can do is just delete them.
Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
Okay, ready? I got it.
Nice.
I'm getting there.
You're getting there.
No!
Too far away.
I don't get it.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing poems?
I'm sweating.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
No way.
You got it.
Bob, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Rash! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly had been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Ooh. This is why she hangs herself. Sayori. I'm not wrong on that, because then Monica is like, ooh. I like that.
Been live for an hour and a half.
About what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often?
No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that.
I wonder why.
I promised them both wonderful people.
You don't
hate them,
no.
do you?
I thought since she sunk down that was me, because I didn't look at the name. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
You know, Rash, it's that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Everything's gonna be so much fun.
Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Can I date all of them?
Polyamory.
It's not even like a polyamorous thing. He's just like, I'm not poly. I just really want to date everyone.
That's polyamory.
But like, is poly? But like,
Super straight.
imagine one of them is trans and he's like, no.
Oh yeah, I guess he can't date Yuri since they she.
He'd only date Monica. Is the funny part. We'll just have to see. We'll just. I mean, there's only 4 girls in the world, and it's these 4. We'll just have to. Imagine he ends up liking just some random girl in like the school classroom, and we're just skipping over all of that.
No, my ball.
My balls.
No, okay. If we were if it was these 4 girls and then us 3, who would we all call dibs on and take?
I call Ash.
Well, I know. I'm talking about the Doki kid.
You guys, no. Okay. So
No,
I
we all
get
pick
my
a
pick of
Doki
any of the
girl.
girls. You guys get each other. I get my pick of any of the.
No, if we have to pick a Doki girl, AJ gets Nazi.
I should pick Natsuki and Sayori.
I don't. Ryan, you get Monica, I'm assuming.
No,
Really?
I picked Monica because I wanted to do the deep voice.
Oh.
I probably Sayori.
Okay, good. I took Yuri.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay, Natsuki.
And Monica's left out.
Just Monica.
Monica's polyamorous and wants all of us.
You know what? Me, Yuri, and Monica we'll have fun together.
Gosh,
Can I go in?
I think it's a sexual thing, AJ.
I know, but still.
Well, I just don't want Monica to feel left out.
Just AJ's just like, but I need to be fixed, and then we're like, no. Oh no. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I patched Sayori
I
on
do
the
it
shoulder.
once, and then I can never do it.
I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
AJ, ready?
Yeah. Ooh! Okay.
Yeah, let's do this.
Get it stop here.
Or we could do one more.
Bubbles.
Oh, no, no! I'm offended. We're supposed to be doing Yuri.
We are?
Yeah.
Oh, on the second day we're supposed to be doing Yuri?
I was thinking,
I thought it was Yuri for Act 2.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you're
that
right.
was- Okay.
So we're going Natsuki?
Save the
No,
game.
we're not.
I was gonna say, we can get this and then end it after this.
Okay, do waterfall.
Waterfall. Let's try and make only Natsuki like it if we can, and then just see how the others react.
Hang on.
Pleasure.
No. Ew.
Ew.
Sticky. Explode.
Ew. Do...
Funny.
No, give me a minute. Yes, do bunny. Scars. Yeah, poof.
Existence.
Do... Jumpy.
Jumpy. Oh, frick. Oh, that
Well,
one was
no,
Natsuki
fine.
anyways. Because
Yeah.
I actually clicked the second one. Giggle. Sparkle.
Yeah. Giggle.
Suicide.
Kawaii.
First. I guess Dazzle or Pure.
Lipstick.
Lipstick? Really?
Yep.
Lollipop or cute? No,
Yeah,
she wouldn't like.
lollipop.
She wouldn't like cute.
Well, she likes cute too.
She does like you, she's just actively denying.
She doesn't like being called cute.
Yeah, but she is.
Hang on.
Like
Do twirl.
twirl.
Strawberry. Fantasy.
Massacre.
No. Hang on. Hang on. Heartbeat.
Really?
Yep.
Sounds like a Yuri.
Jump.
Kitty.
Marshmallow.
Where?
Boop. Hang on. Clouds.
Chocolate.
Yes.
Candy.
That or, sugar works.
Okay.
Good job.
Now we're gonna save. And I hope you enjoyed this. It didn't end before we were done, which is good. So goodbye, everybody.